You know, I think that one of the most drawing things to religion when arguing something good about it would be that it gives people answers, or it gives people purpose, or meaning, or reason to be here. They say without it, purpose does not exist. And they're 100% correct. Purpose doesn't exist. As a Christian, your purpose is to do good unto others and praise God. That's because that book tells you that's what your purpose is, instead of you making your own. But exactly how long do you got to praise a guy before you can start living? Oh yeah, I forgot. Having a fun life is what you would call sinning. But to be fair, most of you have fun anyways, even if it does make you look like a hypocrite according to your beliefs. But I don't blame you. Who would actually listen to the bullshit in the Bible anyways? Most of you just wear it like a good guy badge. But, I know I've given myself a purpose in life, and I'm having a good time. And as far as the answers go, it may give you answers, but have any of you Christians ever asked yourself whether that answer is correct? I mean, how come it seems your God of gaps and goop? I call him that because he fits into every nook and cranny we haven't figured out, and when we do figure it out, it's hard as hell to clean him out and put in actual facts, i.e. evolution. But how come your God never asks you how you feel about what he says is right and wrong? I mean, do you actually think stoning gay people for being gay is okay? Do you think that the punishment for rape, as stated in the Bible, should be either the guy has to marry the girl he raped, or he has to pay the father 40 pieces of silver? Do you think it's okay to kill someone for working on the Sabbath only because he was gathering wood for his family? How can you trust a guy who would let his own son be tortured and killed? I mean, if presumably the guy is all-powerful, how come he couldn't just change things without letting his own son be tortured for really no explained reason? Can you really trust someone's answers if they'd punish you for their mistakes? I just had a crazy thought. Instead of asking for answers or asking for something to change, why not think for yourself and come up with your own answers? Which you do actually do anyways, it just takes much longer when you're relying on the tooth fairy. And why not make the change? Which you eventually have to do anyways, but you probably screw it up because you waited too long for God to change it. How come your God is automatically correct? Is it just because he says he is? What if I told you I was always automatically correct because I say I am? You would undoubtedly say I am full of shit. How come then your God isn't full of shit? I mean, I think he is, personally. I say if he actually did exist, which he doesn't, very easy to tell that he doesn't, he would definitely be made of bullshit. There'd be a huge line of bulls lining up to some pin somewhere, and they would build God out of their excrement. Or is it because he says he's all-powerful and can do anything and knows everything? What if I said I was all-powerful and knew and could do everything? Oh, you would say I am full of shit. How come then your God isn't full of shit? That's what he says. Or is it because your God threatened you with hellfire and everyone else around you believes in it? What if I threatened you with hellfire and everyone around you believed in it? You'd probably still say I'm full of shit. You'd ask me to prove it. Well, why then don't you ask the same of your God? Oh yeah, and if you're watching this and you have enough logic to ask, and when what you ask is never responded to because there's nothing that will respond to you, then it's safe to say you can shake off your God altogether and live a free life. And I'll personally give you a high five. High five. Justinatorator out.